Hi kindergarten, it's Mrs. Cummins. This is our last video and it's going to be a story about a chameleon. The title of the story is called The Mixed Up Chameleon, and the author, which is the writer of the book, his name is Eric Carle, and Eric Carle is one of Mrs. Cummins' favorite authors. I like his books. He also writes the book The Hungry Caterpillar, and we've read the story about the itsy bitsy seed, or sorry, not the itsy bitsy seed, the tiny seed. Remember that when it flew in the sky and some of the seeds didn't grow, but the seed kept traveling and he ended up growing beside some weeds? Yes, so we talked about the tiny seed back with our spring unit. So this story is called The Mixed Up Chameleon. So let's open the book and let's read the story together. Okay. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. So it turned camouflage. It blended in with the tree. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. And when the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. You could hardly see it. So he's changing different colors. When the chameleon was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkling green. But when it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up, down, sideways, until it spotted a fly. And what do you think happened when he spotted that fly? We talked about this at the last devotion on Friday. He used his tongue. Then the chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was its life. It was not very exciting, but one day the chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, how small I am, how slow, how weak. I wish I could be big and white, like a polar bear. And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? No. I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. Oh, look, he's got flamingo legs and flamingo wings. I wish I could be smart like a fox. He has a fox tail. I wish I could swim like a fish. I wish I could run like a deer. Do you see his antlers on his head? Yeah. I wish I could see things far away like a giraffe. Why do you think a giraffe would be able to see far away things? God created them to have very long necks, right? So they can see far away and they can see higher than other animals. I wish I could hide in the shell like a turtle. Ooh, now he has a turtle shell on his back. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. Oh no, what is happening to this chameleon? He's got all different parts of animals on him. Now he has a big elephant trunk. I wish I could be funny like a seal. Seals are pretty funny, aren't they? Sometimes they like to clap their hands, don't they? I wish I could be like people. Just then a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry, but the chameleon was very mixed up. Yeah, look at him. He's got all different parts of animals on him. It was a little of this and it was a little of that. and it couldn't catch the fly. I wish I could be myself. The chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly. And what did he use to catch that fly? That big, long tongue, right? The end. And this is a picture of the author, and his name was Eric Carle, right? So, do you remember some of the animals that were in this story? Let's think back. What were some of the animals that were in this story? A polar bear, a fish, a giraffe. He wanted to be nice and tall like a giraffe. A seal. He wanted to be silly like a seal. And there was a flamingo. Remember, he had the wings of the flamingo. And a fox, he had the tail. And he had the turtle shell. And the elephant trunk. Yes, and the antlers from the deer. And the fish fins. So this was a pretty mixed up chameleon, wasn't he? He had all different parts of animals on him. Yes. So now it's your turn to think of something that you would like to dress your chameleon up. So I'm going to show you a picture of what Mrs. Cummins did. So I colored my chameleon yellow and I put brown spots on it. Can you guess what kind of animal I chose? If you guessed a cheetah, you were right. It wished it could be fast like a cheetah. So that's the one that Mrs. Cummins picked. So you can pick an animal. You could pick a chicken or an alligator. I wish it had big teeth like an alligator. Or there's all different kind of animals that God has created that you could choose. You could choose hippo, lots of animals. So that is your job. So you dress up your chameleon, and I can't wait to see what you chose for your chameleon. Okay, bye kindergarten. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.